This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the second-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Ncaa Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Was complete on the screen. Brought down at the 30-yard line. And first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Gives it to the back. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
The Dogs looking to keep this drive rolling. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to pass this time. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
But here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
This line gets set up. It's a first down play. And here's the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, I don't know, but just something about that Bama uniform, when they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here's the 2nd down play. Hand it off for a draw.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Back to pass. It's back. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Looking for some space. It's Haynes. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here comes a handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Coming up, 4th down.
And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's ETN. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Give it to the back again. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And the wideout goes in motion. And now the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on their part.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Beck. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Ncaa. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So bad plays on first and second down puts them in a tough spot here. Third and very long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Lovett. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks get more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
First and goal, we'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Snags the quick throw. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. He has first down yardage at the 46.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4. Touchdown or field goal. Running play called on third and short. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Ball handed off. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tied. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff, we'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. Drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here in 1st and 10. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 1st down here for this offense. Dropping back. It's back. Nice throw. Caught for a completion. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Alabama. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So it's 1st down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. A minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Sticking with the running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback drops back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but you're so far behind the chains that you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. So it's 1st and 10, inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? The defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Now it's 2nd down here. They're going to run it here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Grab down the middle. It's Law. He bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's going to be 4th down and inches. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Lets it fly to the wideout, and is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pass is broken up. Turnover on down. What a stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
He'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. On the run, it's Miller. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And the call is a quarterback sneak.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. 6th play of the drive coming up. Same tailback, another carry. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Second and goal for the offense. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. He's got it right near the end zone. Doesn't quite make it. Forced out at the 1.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a 4th down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
And the quarterback will just sneak it now. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Quarterback still with the football. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Dogs looking to run some tempo here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Lovett. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So let's see what they like here on 3rd. Inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking downfield. It's back. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Grab down the middle. It's Ncaa. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
First and goal, Georgia.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. After a disastrous first down play, they're back up on second and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Humphreys. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense still looking to score a touchdown for the first time. Now it's third and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.